Day 1 of N. General Kenobi. The text is worn, illegible. Alright, back where I started. No jumping, but I can crouch. It's a toggle crouch. Welcome to the stream, Seb Wilder. It's nice to have you here. Ugh. Tennis courts, huh? Want to buy some death sticks? No, I think I'm good. This is a nice looking resort. I assume that's Zeus, what with the thunderbolt. Or Jupiter, I guess, since this is Roman sands. And Jupiter is the co-opted version of Zeus. Who's this? Hello, who are you? Ah, just who I wanted to see. There appears to be a problem with the keycard reader. The keycard reader. It's broken. Do you know when it'll be fixed? Should I? Of course. You're an employee after all. Am I? What else would you be? I don't know. What do you mean you don't know? I just woke up here. You don't remember how? No. Well, that's troubling. Any recent head trauma? Not that I remember. I suppose you wouldn't. Well, you should find the manager and talk to them then. They'll know what to do. Where should I find one? I'm sure they must be around here somewhere. No manager would leave an employee with a recent head injury just wander about, after all. You haven't seen him? I'm sure I have, but I'm far too busy to take note of such things. Just let them know about your memory, the shoes, and the broken keycard reader when you see them. If I ever find them. This guy looks super feminine. Interesting. Canyon Realm, huh? Maybe. What program do I use for the snowman, huh? It's called Face Rig. The interior of the resort is locked, and the exterior, somewhere around here, there's going to be a manager of some kind. So the resort seems to wall off here. Those are guests. I know that because I played it very briefly before streaming. I also know that the key cards are broken. See if I can get into any of these rooms. No? No reader on that one. On that door. On that door. I think this is where I remember waking up. Over here. But it seems walled off. All the doors are locked. What a beautiful sunset, though. Makes me feel warm. Even though where I'm at is like maybe 60 degrees. This scene just makes me feel relaxed. So when will you have it fixed? Have what fixed? The key card reader for the lobby. We've been waiting out here for hours. Isn't that right, Harold? That is, my love. Every second has been like a searing bolt driven into my mind. See, even my lovely Harold agrees. And the worst part is that I finished my cocktail 5 minutes ago. Ghastly service. Utterly ghastly. Why didn't you go get another one then? Because the key card reader is broken. We've been stuck out here all morning. It's just been dreadful. When will you have it fixed? I don't know. Well, that's just not good enough. What kind of two-bit operation are you running around here? Apparently a bad one. Insolence! To top it all off! What a fine morning this is. Harold, do try and talk some sense into her. Harold, I've been trying to talk sense into you for years, my love. If I can't manage it with someone as wonderfully discerning as yourself, how could I ever hope to talk it into this young thing? Are you taking a tone with me, Harold? You know how much I hate it when you take a tone with me. I wouldn't dream of it, my love. I'm sorry, but what's happening right now? You're fetching me a drink is what? And make it snappy. Okay. Whoa, what's going on? Where am I? Oh, day 2. This is not a continuation of last week's game. I finished last week's game actually pretty... The game you saw me playing last week, basically you just... That's a head. Basically you just finish the maze, and then she waits outside the arcade, and it's just like, that's how it ended, yep. And then roll credits. That's pretty much it. Okay. So, doors are locked. These folks are not very pleased. Harold, I don't know. Maybe I could get along with Harold, but Betty, or whoever that is, she doesn't seem too happy about me. No manager so far. But looks like the courts are deserted. Looks like the dude at the top of the stairs has moved. Maybe something's up with him. That's a lot of empty bottles. You doing okay, buddy? Ah, just who I wanted to see. There appears to be a problem with the key card reader. Didn't we do this yesterday? What are you on about? Don't you remember? No, I don't. This is the first time I've seen you in my life. We just talked about this. Look, I'm a very busy man, and I don't have time for any games. Just get to fixing the keycard reader. Fix it yourself. How would I even fix the keycard reader? Maybe I'll just try... what's back here? Maybe I'll just try the doors. Give it a shot. Nope, not on that one. No, not on that one either. Let's try over here. Nothing. It's a long shot that one would work. I'd say at this point it's safe to assume that is not going to lead to anything here. So statues, tennis courts, and 3 people on the outside of the resort. And that is it. Cool. Let's see what these two are up to. Oh, you're back. Sans cocktail, it seems. Again. You haven't asked for one today, though. What are you talking about? When else would I have asked you for one? You asked for one yesterday. Yesterday? I didn't see you yesterday. When did you last see me, then? Just a moment ago, when I asked for cocktails, which you appear to still not have. But that was yesterday. I'm sure I'd remember if it was. True enough that. My dear Betty has a memory like a steel sieve. See? My dear Harold agrees. You know he's insulting you, right? Just what are you implying? My dear Harold would never dream of insulting me, would you, Harold? Of course not, dear. I'd never hear the end of it. See? Now hurry back with those cocktails before I report you to the management. I could do with a drink right about now. So this is kind of like a fusion of Groundhog Day and something else. And I'm back. Let's see what these two are up to. Whoa! That's new. Well, well, well. Look at that. I guess I'm locked in now. Very interesting choice of statue here. Nothing happens. Looks like a dick. Nice pictures. Lots of resort pictures. Is anyone around here? What's this? Examine. Some areas are illuminated? Just the center right now, it seems like. View map. Lobby, terraces, courts. Okay, so terraces. That was where I was. Courts, those are the tennis courts. There's the bar. A pool. That's cool. I want to go to the bar. I could do with a drink. Hello. You look nice. How are you? Let's talk. Who are you? Introduce yourself. You again? Good morning. What just happened? What do you mean? Whatever it was that happened on the beach. Nothing happened on the beach. The keycard reader was finally fixed, so I came inside. You don't remember the sun flaring out or the tentacles? Or all of us just teleporting in here? I'm sure I'd remember if anything like that happened. Although, with the sun how it is, I wouldn't be surprised about it acting strangely. What's happening with the sun? Oh, it's been getting bigger as of late. Haven't you noticed? What do you mean, bigger? I meant what I said. The sun has been getting larger, rather rapidly at that. But why? Who knows? Who cares? It seems kind of important! There's no need to be hysterical about it. Isn't there? There's far more important things to worry about. Actually, that reminds me, could you fetch my manuscript from the second floor? You should be able to get there via the elevator easily enough. Who cares about your manuscript? What's wrong with you? I care about my manuscript. More than you do, apparently. Typical of people your age to be so dismissive of a guest's belongings. I left my ticket to the party in it. Thus, I need it as soon as possible. What the hell are you talking about? A party. It's a formal get-together of people for the purpose of networking and, at times, socialization. I know what a party is. Then why on earth are you asking me about it? Now, are you going to fetch my manuscript or not? You know what, fine. I'll get your manuscript. What lovely eyes. Well, up the elevator I go, I guess. Hey, Newt. Nice to see you. This is a nice game. I like this game. I like it. I guess I am waiting for the elevator now, huh? Okay. Yo, what? What was that? Nothing happens. Well, I guess I'm talking to that frickin' guy again. Whoa! This is utterly unacceptable! What are you going to do about this? Nothing, probably. It's your job to fix it! I need to get to the party as soon as possible, so stop talking and start fixing. If some vacation this is! First you lock us on the beach, now I'm stranded in the lobby without a chance, without a change of delicates. Okay, first... There's nothing delicate about them. Okay, Not now, Harold. Well, what am I supposed to do now? Turn them inside out? Excuse me? I'll turn you inside out, you insolent brat! Harold, you're a man. Deal with this. Just... I haven't been one of those for 32 years, my sweetheart. Listen, this is utterly unconscionable. You need to fix this immediately. I can't miss the party. What would everyone think? How about... I'm sure Sylvia has her hands in this somehow. It's just like her to pull this kind of stunt. I put all this work into finally being recognized as an award-winning author, and somehow it's still not enough to rub shoulders with the upper crust. If I have to hear about this all day, I'll make you regret it half as much as I will. If I could... When will this be fixed? And God help you if your answer isn't a matter of minutes. I'm trying. I didn't pay good money to be left down here with the rabble. She didn't pay my good money to be left down here with the rabble. This isn't the kind of treatment I expect when I go to a 5-star resort. Well, 4 stars, actually. Okay. What? For the love of God, shut up! This is great. Okay, cool. Time seems to be resetting or skipping or... Whoa, my eyebrows are doing weird things. Time seems to be resetting or skipping or something. Whoa. How are you, Miss Krabby Pants? Is the elevator fixed? Still not my job. Well, it's definitely not mine. Okay. So, is it fixed? Not that I know of. Of course. It'd be a miracle if anything around here ever got serviced. You're telling me. Oh, Harold. Oh, Harold. Oh, well. It's hardly like it matters anyway. Finally, we agree on something. A miracle if I've ever seen one. Don't you care that you're missing the party, though? Ha! That probably wasn't worth going to, if it even happened at all. This is certainly a change of tune. Hardly. I can't say I was particularly interested in it to begin with. Definitely didn't seem that way yesterday. Best not to argue. When my Betty's decided what things are, history doesn't stand a chance. I see. Anyway, did you need something? Actually, do you know how I can get out of here? What do you mean, out? You know, leave. That'd be the day. Maybe things would actually get done around here for once. Do you know a way out or not? I don't know. The car park? Maybe the beach? Well, or if you're feeling adventurous, you could always swim for it. You've been as helpful as ever. The feeling's mutual, I assure you. Ah, making enemies. Feels good. Hey, bunk. Yes? What do you want? Do you know how I can get out of here? Out of where? Whatever this place is. I assume one would leave by the front door. There is no front door. Of course there is. It's the car park door. Why would you want to leave, though? Because I hate it here. What do you think there is out there for me? The rest of the world? Never mind. Pearls before swine. However, this does give me an idea of how you might be able to make up for your utter incompetence. Would you like to repeat that? I never repeat myself. It's like casting pearls before swine. That's hilarious. Oh, that's good. So what was your idea? Well, if you could find a screwdriver and take the faceplate off the elevator controls, you should be able to override the doors. Where am I supposed to find a screwdriver? I don't know, a toolbox, a maintenance cabinet, anything like that. You're the employee, you figure it out. Do it yourself. I love being rude to these guests. It's so much fun. My eyebrow is under my eye. Ah. 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 Look at me. Oh, that's weird. Squinting too much. Where am I? Ah, I'm locked. How do I get in here? So I can't get in through there. Yo. What? What? Well, I guess I'm just gonna check out over here. It just teleports me around, that's cool. Ah, nuts. Chat message select sounds exactly like Swedish trams. That's weird. Well, I'm gonna see if I could leave by the front door, huh? Looks like it's nighttime. Nothing happens. Whoa! There's the sun again. That... Okay, all of the doors are locked. That's fun. Maybe this one. Why? Why not? What the hell? Might as well. Yo. I'll give this one a shot. I don't know why I try. Maybe there's a screwdriver around here. Pens, portfolios, bells. Don't even know what that is, but that looks fancy. No drawers, no screwdrivers. I can't even jump. You look so young. Then I click on you. Packages? For who? Barbara Kindle. Barbara Kindle, who are you and what are you doing here? Do I know you? You sound familiar. Have you fixed the elevator yet? No. Hurry up with it then. Alright. Sure. Why not? Snow Baby just reminds me of that one. I don't even know who it's by, but that one song where the lady is just like, it's just like using pet names with Santa, like he's a sugar daddy. Some areas are illuminated. Alright, I think I know what this is. It just means that I can only access the lobby right now. So, these clearly do not work. It's a mystery. You're a mystery. Who you are, what you're doing here. Very mysterious. Old people texture? Now that would have ruined the whole aesthetic. Look at that. Like it's very clearly stated, like it's like a message. It's like kind of like a theme that's like overlaid into the whole. It's like it's a motif or something, man. It's intentional. It's clearly intentional. Because it's like, look at that. She does not look like a grouchy old woman. She does not. No. And, well, he kind of looks like an old guy. But that's mostly because of the hairstyle. The shape of his face. Ugh. What is that? Very surreal. Oh. Well, well, well. Look what we have here. I'm looking for a screwdriver. Yes, excellent. I totally understand art. That doesn't look very serviceable. Why? That's it looks like water valves. What the hell? What? How are the buttons even supposed to work with this? Well, good idea, buddy. Do you know how I can get out of here? This again, through the car park, one would assume. Now stop wasting my time with pointless questions. Alright, buddy. What do you want now? Nothing. Why are you here? To kill some time? Unsurprising. How about you go and not do your job somewhere else and stop bothering me for a change? Sounds like work. Well, I've got a screwdriver. How was I able to... That is weird. Anything else in there? Let's see what's in here. Contains essential maintenance tools. Maybe I can pry the door locks off. It does kind of remind you of Code Lyoko, doesn't it? Yeah, alright. They're all... What? That's so crazy! They're all pneumatic? What the heck? It does kind of have a little bit of a Code Lyoko style, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm definitely getting like some Code Lyoko vibes now that you mention it. Yeah, they're all pneumatic powered doors. Doesn't look very serviceable, no. How do I freaking... Alright. Okay. Access is granted to authorized keycards. Well, I can't use a screwdriver here, apparently. No pneumatic... Can't I just, like, freaking turn the lever? Like, is that hard to do? Oh, well. Solving ciphers, huh? Well, see, this game is very philosophical. I assume. I don't know. Probably. Because the sun is getting big and everybody's just wasting away in a resort. I mean, that's kind of, like, there's got to be some sort of philosophical message there, right? Like, you can't just, that can't be about nothing. Alright, well, I got the screwdriver. I took the faceplate off the elevator shaft. Now what? I gotta, maybe I can, yeah, use screwdriver. I like how it just pops out, like it's made out of rubber. Damn it. Where do these pipes even go? What's powering this? Like, that one very clearly is not attached to anything. That's fun. I like that. That's nice. Well, I guess I'm just freaking prying the handles off of everything here. I'm on a mission to pry the handles off of all of the doors. Find a pipe wrench? Where's Santa? Whoa! Did that explode? Day 5. Santa's dead. I killed him. He's buried within my snowman body. He died of his injuries long ago, and now his skeleton supports the weight of my snow. Nothing happens. Where's my screwdriver? I want my screwdriver, goddammit! Oh, wait, what? It's gone! Toolbox is gone. What are you doing now, Bunk? Ah, perfect timing. I was just thinking I could use someone to bounce ideas off of. I see you found some alcohol. That I did! Should be more than enough to tide me over until Sylvia arrives. I'm gonna need to drink too, aren't I? Never mind that now. What's important at the moment is chaos. Oh God. You see, all things arise from chaos. It's the ultimate point of beginning. Knowledge, matter, and yes, even order itself inevitably arises from chaos. Of course, chaos takes countless forms, being the unformed potential that gives rise to all things. Okay? One may, of course, ask oneself, what are some of these forms? Do I have to? Now, of course, chaos has been depicted in countless forms throughout history. The disrupting dragon, the mad king whose rule upends the land, the alchemical prime matter from which all else is derived. But its forms aren't important. What's important is what chaos is. This conversation? Chaos is, at the core of the thing, the front of all things. That much is eminently clear. You see, every form of growth springs from chaos. It is, after all, the inciting act of a story that compels the hero to embark upon their journey of growth. You may know it, however, as the pre-cosmotronic embryogenesis that gives rise to the universe itself, or even the lead filled with impurities waiting to be transmuted into gold and thus endless wealth. The pre-cosmic what? Now, of course, chaos has its uses as the inciter of action and creation, but the last thing you want to do is go about creating it. Go ahead and see where that gets you. Now, chaos is a human state as much as a state of creation, and not one that you want to find yourself in. So chaos is bad, then. And again, it's important to remember that a descent into chaos can foster personal growth, but there's plenty of chaos to go around without you needing to add to it. That raises the question, what does one do? Listen to a drunk? You've got to fight it! Descend into it when you have to, take what you need and come out the other side. That's order right there, imposing systems onto chaos to create. Now that's a decidedly human story. You find it from the Epic of Gilgamesh all the way to my next bestseller. That's the hero's journey, wrapped up in a bow, right there. One descends and then ascends, and the world is better for it. But the world isn't really the center of it, of course. Can I ascend out of this conversation? It's the self. The stories are about the self. You see, no one can be trusted to change the world for the better, and God help you if you think you can. You've got to take the stories as a metaphor for self-improvement. Of course, we go through bouts of chaos, we strive against them, and we grow as people. That's why it's the hero's journey. It's about the hero first and foremost. So how do you go about improving the self? By not having this conversation? You've got to start at home. Improve yourself wherever you can. Straighten out the chaos in your own life. And if we all did that, the world would be a better place, let me tell you. This is exactly why I wrote my last book, to give people a framework to improve themselves. Of course you did. That's my small contribution to make the world a better place. After all, if we all improve ourselves, then the world around us is immeasurably improved along with us. Okay, I'm going to take a break from this conversation. Read the chat. Second law of entropy. Everything is decaying into lower and lower energy states. Chaos is the result, not the start. Chaos reminds me of Greek mythology. This is some sort of eldritch BS, says the drunk. Don't have the attention span to play this. Self-help advice from a drunkard. Indeed. Didn't you just say to improve the world was a bad idea? Now, improving yourself is no small task. Trust me. It's as monumental as the creation of the heavens and the earth to stare into the face of the dragon and slay it in your own life. But that's the human journey. and how heroes are made, and how the world is in sore need of heroes. It's not as glamorous as the stories make it out to be, of course. Few people, if any, will even know that you've done it to look at you, except, of course, in the content of your character and how it shines out from the self. Know what happens if you don't improve yourself? You write a book. Chaos! Endless chaos! You become the dragon. It takes you over and wears you like a skin as it destroys the world around it. The myths, of course, portray this more fancifully than it really is. You won't be breathing any fire, to say the least. But you will start to destroy your relationships, your productivity, and the systems around you. And destroying the systems around you is a dangerous game. You can trust me on that. I'm noticing a theme here. Systems are in place for a reason, to stop rampant chaos. You go undermining that, and there's no telling what evils you might just unleash. The systems of the world are far older than you and I. In a lifetime, we'd struggle to begin to understand why they're there. And the last thing you want to do is try to disrupt things you don't understand. Even if you could, what would you replace them with? How could you even be qualified to do so? I feel like I could walk away from this... Ooh, eyebrows. I feel like I could walk away from this conversation at any point. But I don't know if I want to, actually. Chaos should drive an English bus. Okay. So do nothing. How revolutionary. Of course, plenty of people will tell you they know how to change the systems in place, or even advocate destroying them. They're the most dangerous of all. Living dragons whose only calling in life is to sow chaos. Just go ahead and see where their misguided overthrow of the system gets you. Nowhere good, that's for sure. The hero brings order to chaos. The villain is the one that brings chaos to order. Now, you might say that I'm just arguing for things to stay the way they are. But that's not true. You improve yourself to improve the world, and by extensions, the systems of the world. They're an organic thing, after all. If we can better ourselves, drive chaos from the sanctum, we can drive out the chaos that slips past the system, and that is the highest calling of all. And you're the hero, I suppose. I've done what I can to outline all of this in my books. See, I've got it all worked out. If you just follow the guidelines I set out, the world would be far better. After all, once you banish chaos from your own life, what higher calling is there than teaching others how to do it? I know, it sounds egotistical of me, but any less would be abdicating my own responsibility in making the world a better place. It's the least I can do. Are you finally done? Anyway, these are all fantastic points that I'm making, but I need somewhere to write all this down before I forget. Could you fetch my manuscript from my room upstairs? I'd do it, but I'm far too busy keeping all of this in my head to risk it. But the elevator isn't working. Nonsense. I'm sure I'd remember if that was the case. Just hurry back, will you? Anything to get me away from this conversation. Well, I guess it's elevator time. Whoa! Jesus Christ. No! Please, God, no! It just occurred to me that I completely forgot to mention the most important part of all. Can we keep it that way? You see, the hero is meaningless as a concept unless you understand the other aspects of the self that manifest within us. There is, of course, the matriarch and the patriarch to begin with. Oh, of course, Bunk. Yeah, the matriarch and the patriarch. It's elementary grade stuff. They're the parents of the hero, if you will. And that which must be reclaimed and folded into the self. Oedipus dealt with this extensively, but I feel it could use some elucidation beyond the usual Freudian take on the whole scenario. I don't like where this is going. Of course, I like my cigars to remain cigars. Things have inherent definition to them. You see, despite what Freud would have you believe. Just let me go, please. I'm begging you. The patriarch is, in fact, something to be replaced, as occurs in all mythological cycles. Although, perhaps not so lasciviously. Am I pronouncing that right? Lasciviously. Perhaps not so lasciviously as one would believe with a cursory reading of the text. I can't even understand. I don't even know what lasciviously means. Fucking Christ. The next generation inevitably replaces the last. And this is the framework from which the patriarch finds himself replaced as his aspect of rulership is folded into the child. Take the statue of Jupiter in the lobby, for example. Must I? The name derives from the words for sky and father. Now you can't get any more clear than that. As the quintessential father figure, he's portrayed as a god of systems and prosperity. This snowman smokes pot. Forget those candy canes and spearmints. He's smoking the ganja. He laid down the precepts of Roman religion, including the need for sacrifice, and he exemplified the perfect role of the father, that which the child must inevitably become, the even-handed ruler of all. There's no stopping you, is there? This is, of course, what the hero's journey is all about, growing enough as a person to take on the mantle of the patriarch, to establish yourself as worthy of rule. Boy, you're on a roll here, Bunk. Now, there's a balance to be struck, to be sure. Too much paternalism, and the world finds itself bound by systems that smother everything around them, and nothing good comes of that. Smothered systems that smother. So, what I'm getting out of this so far is that, like, sometimes order is good and sometimes chaos is good. The trick is to become the just patriarch, to rule with fairness and even-handedness, always lifting up, striking down only as necessary. Why, then, is Oedipus so racked with grief in taking on the role of the patriarch? I can think of 69 reasons off the top of my head. Because taking on the mantle of the patriarch requires the death of the current patriarch, the death of the father, and who wouldn't be racked with grief at the death of the father? It's only human. I can think of some people who wouldn't much care. Unfortunately, this is an inevitable aspect of the cycle of life, and the only way that one can truly move from child to adult. But it's also a crushing responsibility. The ruler has no one to look up to tell them what to do. They find themselves having to make their own choices for good or ill from what point on. And that's just terrifying. Oh, from that point on. And that's just terrifying. Far more so than just doing what you're told. So what about the matriarch then? You sleep with her, right? Unfortunately, we only have a statue of Venus close at hand, and obviously she embodies the Virgin, not the matriarch. Are you sure about that? A far better analog would be Jupiter's wife, Juno, the queen of the Roman pantheon. She embodies the quintessential matriarch, the one that rules over love and marriage and serves as a perfect example of the ideal role of the feminine in society. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna take a stretch. Okay. She's the keeper of society by way of the home. By undercutting strife in the home, at its very root, she allows society at large to thrive. Her role is that of the matriarch, whose task is to keep chaos at bay at the most molecular level of society, the family. Now, Freud would have something to say about that, I'm sure, and he wouldn't be too far off the mark in that men, by and large, do seek out women like their mother, at least assuming that they come from a healthy household. Okay, sure, yeah. Now, if they come from a more unfortunate background, I dare say they seek out the aspects of the mother they suffered for lacking in their home. This is some bitchin' social... No, wait. Oh, that was biting. I thought that said bitching. Yeah, that's some bitchin' social critique, man. Okay. Now, the hero, being male, can't take on the aspect of the matriarch in full, but he does need to fold the appropriate aspects in via a healthier approach. Of course, Jung spoke of this at length in his concept of the anima, the unconscious feminine within all men. Way ahead of you there. However, one must put particular stress on the concept that to be truly whole, the man must integrate the anima into his consciousness in a holistic sense? Yeah, definitely. I'm on board. The hero then must not only take on the burden of the hero's journey to become the patriarch, but also incorporate the matriarchal aspects of the anima into himself, thus coming out of chaos, taking on the mantle of rulership and moving into adulthood. This is complete gibberish. You realize this, right? Of course, this isn't just a static process. There's no one and done to it. By its very nature, as a part of the human experience, it's inherently cyclical. We become the patriarchy by a matter of degrees every time we take on the hero's journey to find ourselves. And in finding ourselves, we become more and more the patriarch, learning new aspects of the role and coming to a greater understanding of both ourselves and the world around us. Self-improvement is an endless endeavor, inevitably so. Chaos arises in our lives, and we embark upon our quest to break free of it again and again. Can I leave now? One must always be ready to take the mantle up once again, to set out on their quest, tirelessly breaking themselves from their chaos, else it finally consumes them and they become the villain instead of the hero. On a long enough timeline, unworn armor eventually loses its luster, its shine, and starts to rust. That's when chaos strikes, when we least expect it. Boy, he's got a lot to say, doesn't he? Of course, it can take countless forms on a personal level. The grief of loss, malaise, not getting the promotion we wanted, or indeed getting it. After all, once you get what you want, what do you do then? You know, this is actually starting to make sense. Uh-oh. Well, you'd better hope you have an overarching goal to your life, or else you'll find yourself back in the chaos, fighting once again to break free. I see this with kids all the time. They finally get the job they wanted, or finish their degree, and then what? So I have to kill my father, sleep with my mother, and aim for the stars. Got it. Anyway, do you have my manuscript yet? I do need to write all this down, you know. Not yet. I was on my way, buddy. Oh, just watch. He's going to fucking stop me again. Oh, Christ. Oh! Oh, I thought he grabbed me. Okay. Nothing happens. Fucking nice. I gotta get up the elevator and shit's not working. Alright, well. I guess let's see what else he's got to say. No toolbox this time. Oh, fuck. Oh, perfect. You again. Do you know what? How I can fix the car park key reader? Ah, yes, the one that you broke. I might know how you can fix it. How? First, you gotta do something for me. I hear Bunk managed to come across some alcohol. Do be a dear and fetch me a drink. The bottles should be near the concierge desk. You know where that is, right? Okay. Good, good. Try not to get lost on the hike back. I know a large open space can be oh so confusing for someone with your frankly astounding levels of competence. If there's any alcohol left when I'm done, I'll let you know. Where is he sitting? No. No. Concierge desk. This is a concierge desk, isn't it? No alcohol, no alcohol, no... Aha! This is some alcohol. Square bottles. It's full of salt. Not alcohol! What the fuck? Salt? What the shit? Oh, that's a lot of salt. Okay. Let's see what Frank has to say. Oh, hello again. You certainly seem happier today. How could I be anything but? I finally have a moment's peace peace to catch up on my reading without incessant interruptions. It's the small victories, my dear. What are you reading, anyway? Ah, a youngster with an interest in the finer points of life. I'm reading about the very foundations of the modern history. At the moment? Which ones? Well, the Roman Empire, of course. Their culture is the very heart of our civilization. You can see it everywhere. Take the statues in the lobby, for example. Roman, are they? That they are. They're statues of Jupiter, Mars, and Venus, to be precise. The gods? Important gods at that. Jupiter is the head of the Roman pantheon. Mars is the god of war and conquest, and Venus is the goddess of love and diplomacy. And we could all do with a little bit more of that in our lives, I think. And all of them were, in their own ways, integral to Roman life. But why are they here? Well, they do fit in with the architecture, to say the least, and they're very pleasant statues to boot. What about the broken one? Haven't a clue about that one, I'm afraid. Can't say I recognize it from what's left, although it's most certainly a Roman in origin as well. You seem different from the others somehow. Do I now? Suppose I'm more open-minded than my dear Betty, and far less officious than that bunk fella. Why is Betty so stubborn, angry, obnoxious? Don't worry, my dear. I've heard it all and more at this point. Yeah, those. No, don't pay it any mind. She doesn't mean anything by it, I assure you. It's just her way. She likes things done the way she wants them done, and when she wants them done, and she'll have nothing less, one way or another. Why do you put up with it? Trust me, my dear, there's nothing else to be done. For better or worse, I married my dear Betty, and a man lives with his choices. For better or worse. It seems pretty defeatist. It could always be worse. I could lose my book, or be married to Bunk, for that matter. This is the most pleasant conversation I've had in days, to say the least. Nothing lasts forever, that much is true. All happiness is inevitably fleeting, and everything comes to its end in due time. Even the world? Unfortunately enough. Although that seems to be coming a touch ahead of schedule, and you've accepted that. Tell me, have you ever heard the legend of King Canute? I have not. He was the king of the North Sea Empire between 1028 and 1035. According to a legend, he set his throne upon the beach and ordered the tide to halt and leave him dry. The sea, however, pays no mind to peasant nor king and soaked him just the same. You mean that it's going to happen regardless of what you think? Exactly. If a king of 3 empires couldn't stop the tide, how could I ever hope to stop anything coming to its end? Fair enough. That's the spirit. Come what may, enjoy the show. Oh, enjoy the now. Nature will have its way with us all the same, and when it does, I'll be here reading my book to the very last. Do you happen to know how I could fix the car park key reader? Do you think it might have thrown a gear? Maybe. Know where I could find a spare? Oh, dear me, no. You know better than I would, I imagine. Yeah, being an employee and all. I'm not an employee. Neither am I, I'm afraid, so it looks like you're on your own for this one. I should get going. Much to do, I dare say. I should be getting back to my book, anyway. Lovely chat, though. Likewise. They all look like different philosophers. Or they all sound like different well, except for this one. She's just like a middle-aged woman. The fucking mountains of salt. Any progress on the elevator? I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Nope. Well, apparently, that's not alcohol. It's salt. And now it's everywhere. I don't know how that happened. So... let's, oh, God. Oh, shit. I'd love to talk more, I assure you, but my head is killing me right now. Please leave me alone. Do you know how to fix the car park key reader? Haven't a clue. Well, it's worth a try. Thank Christ. Oh, I thought I'd gotten myself into something right there. It's not salt, it's cocaine. Beach sand, maybe. I guess. Maybe. I guess. Possibly. Alright, what's she up to? I can't help but notice you still don't have my drink. Bottles are full of salt. What do you do you mean they're full of salt? I mean they're full of salt. Every day I find myself in awe of your incompetence. Do you make a point to practice, or does it just come naturally to you? Did what you asked, now tell me how to fix the keycard reader. I don't know. A fuse probably blew. It's always the fuses that go first back home. You have a spare fuse then? A fuse. You think it's a fuse? Yes, dear. They're small glass things that you put in circuit breakers. I know that your generation don't even know what a rotary phone is, but do try to keep up. I know what a fuse is. That's nice, dear. It's been wonderful, as always, but I must get back to sunbathing. Please don't hesitate to talk to me again if you manage to trip over a cocktail. Oh, and then the day resets. Day 6. Woo! What a ride. Oh boy, can I get out? Okay, so that's locked. The salt is still there. Or beach sand. Beach sand. Or cocaine, possibly. Whoa! That's different. Cool, alright. So what was going on over here? There was a couple of doors that had floating key cards. Like, on them. Where were they? Ah, over here, I think. I think I could get in here now. Why is your left nut bigger than the other two? Bruh. Well, I gave it a shot. Time to see what the folks are up to. Folks? Hello? Anybody here? No. Anybody at all? Oh, okay. Well, shit, I guess Ooh. Who are you? Ah, impeccable timing. I appreciate that. I'm looking to check in. Could you organize that for me? Of course. What was the name? Sylvia. One moment. Checking in. Someone new for once. Excellent. Is there anything else? How did you get inside? Through the front door. You mean the car park? Of course. But the keycard reader's broken. My keycard appears to work fine. Anyway, if there's nothing else, I must be going. Actually, Bunk's been waiting for you. Is that so? Yeah, he's been waiting for days. Has he now? Is that rhetorical, or? That's obvious, is it? Regardless, give him this note next time you see him, will you? Why can't you give it to him? Because I value my time. And not mine. Tell me, why should I value your time? Never mind, I'll do it. Good answer. I'll leave you to it then. Thank God. Back so soon? Have you not delivered the note yet? Not yet. Well then get to it. Creepy. What the... shit. Finally I decided to do some work, did you? What do you want this time? What do you mean this time? I've never seen you before in my life. Now hurry up and check me in. Betty, that's who. With 2 T's. Alright, as soon as I'm done talking to her, I'm gonna... They've got, like, weird pupils. I noticed that too. Trust me, I couldn't forget having met you if I tried. I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I only just got here. Now do your job. I'm missing perfectly good sun time. If you say so. Right, checking in, Betty TT. There! Now that wasn't so hard, was it? Be a dear and take my luggage upstairs. It's the least you can do to make up for wasting my time. Lug it up there yourself. Damn. Save and exit. Confirm. Wow! That was fun. That was fun stuff. Alright. Well, back to the desktop, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and just swap over the stream info and stuff. BRB. All right, and we're back. Yes. That's that. Do some levels. Wait for everybody to hop on. Damn. Oh. Ah, dang it. Oh, that's going to be close. Whew. Did it all in one go. Nice. Well, most of it. Well, that's done. Ugh. I respect Kirito's dedication when it comes to always using carbide. I don't think I've ever seen him in anything else. Oh, that looks kind of nice. It's been a while since I've seen anybody take the What was it? Roadrunner. Yeah, that's what it is. Who else has I've seen anybody take the Roadrunner? Oh, I appreciate that you have a main. That's nice. It's become almost kind of a signature because yeah, I don't know. Kovlight's General Kenobi's main, huh? Maybe I just noticed that less. RD01. No. That's RD09. Well, Creeper's Rock is using Shredster. Technically Formula E? Maybe. I don't know. Because it's electric. Huh. Don't know for sure. Boss fight. Ooh, Nero. Oh, took that curve a little bit weird. I don't care what the lore says. Well. Von variable. Good old Spectrum. It's funny. I hardly ever see this guy in the streams anymore. But it's a genuinely well-designed car. I guess it's just about variety or something. Uh-oh. Supuli Hillo. Z36. Do easy maps today. I can't take too much stress. Easy maps. This is an easy map. Hard maps would be like backgrounds type, like, what was that one? Kipkai Fox. I know an easy map. Why don't we just do Inferno or NWBO4? Both very relaxing, easy maps. Oh, Gauntlet doesn't start yet. This is just kind of me. This is just me waiting for everybody to hop on. It's been long enough that I kind of want to start playing non-realms maps. It's just, it just gets old after a while. Oh, looks like he made it onto the track. Ooh. Why don't we just play Halloween tracks? I'm kind of in the mood for that. I should make myself like a scarecrow avatar or something. Yeah, Halloween maps. All right. Well, yeah, I honestly I don't feel like just sticking to realms maps. I feel like I'm just getting sick of them because of the saturation. I mean, sure, I'll still play them now and again, but there's only so many times you can drive the same stretch of track, honestly. I mean, there's a reason they say variety is the spice of life. At one point, it just becomes obsession. Ooh. Sure. We'll play your canyon realm. Oh. Oh, down but not out. Oh, Axel's tuning in. How do you do? Oh, ow, ouch. Kip Kai and Mead. Last two folks here. That's just down to Kip Kai. The old synchro. All right, so to start off the endurance, I want to do something spooky. Yes, I know exactly what to do here. I feel especially festive. You know what that means. It's time for Spooky Journey. This is going to be spooktacular. It's spook time, guys. No, not yet. This would be a bit unfair if we played it in challenge. This is more of a puzzle map than it is a sprint map. Today is Halloween. Collect all 8 pieces of candy. Hold on. From all 8 houses to open the gate. Ah, yeah, I remember. So, candy number 1. Now, candy number 2. Park bench. Candy number 3. Candy number 4. Candy number 5. Candy number 6. And that just leaves the 2 spooky houses at the end of the lane. Okay, I'm gonna do this one first. Limited sight distance ahead. Whoop. Watch your speed there, Kirito. Might just end up falling off. Distance. Cringe. You should join us, Newt. You've got distance, don't you? Ooh, yes. I like how the shockwaves are spooky. Been a while since I played, so I forgot that they were spooky. Oh no. Oh. Excuse me. Ah. All right, now there's a train. There's a train up here. Let's see if we can see it. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Ghost train. Silent as the grave. Yeah, he did. I technically textured it, but he upscaled the textures. Yes. Oh, it's old man Jenkins' spooky mansion. All right, let's get going, folks. Into the mansion we go. Oh. Oh. The most unexpected thing in a Halloween-themed level. The mothership! I don't know what I was doing at this point, honestly. Just making it weird, man. And that, my friends, is that. And now the, oh wow. The assassin just cruised through this thing. Must have played before. General Kenobi's still trying to figure it out, I think. Kip Kai Fox, giving it a go. Nero 149. They're all still in the neighborhood. Brano as well. I'm just gonna spec cam the neighborhood. I can't find the last goddamn fucking candy. Make sure you explore all the houses. Some of them are kind of tucked away. Didn't make it past the start and somehow found a way outside the map to find the finish. Oh wow. Yeah, I was surprised. Where is this shit? Check the secret houses. Damn. There's two houses. I don't think they're trying to open the man. I could have made it much more clear that it's this house specifically that you need to go into. I feel like I'm dead. Nice. Mouse got it. Maybe I can reset the So that's turning stylized outlines on, off. Let's see what else we got. Film noir. Lovely. Now everything's black and white. So cheats. Crab friend. Public eye. Oh, that's it? Lame. Check the one house without Andy. Kitato accidentally made out with his sister or cousin? Ah, yeah, Mouse is explaining it. He's got a much clearer way. Wait, this is the wrong graphics menu. Film noir, away you go! General Kenobi. No. To the end. At the curve of the cul-de-sac, my friends. Spooky Journey Challenge mode, though. No, this is Spooky Journey regular mode. Quarantine house and tall house. Lovely. Is there no Hot Wheels? My 2 brain cells couldn't handle how to open the door. Door is a complex device indeed. Alright, after this, I say restart the endurance. Why the fuck is Sans from Undertale here? That's a good question. I'm gonna pop right on top of here. Oh yeah, Halloween's coming up, huh? Again. It'd be nice to do another thing. I think this is the most successful Halloween project I've ever done. I mean, certainly in terms of like how exciting it was for me to participate in, at least. Then there's the absolute last minute Halloween map we did last year. Where do you go? Joke's on you, I don't know what a chainsaw even is. This map is great, says Kirito. Glad you think so. Good old 31. You have to drive into the wall behind the door. There we go. Now I think I'm in the center of the camera. Now I just have to stay here and not get stiff. And everything will be fine. Why the fuck am I getting an Amber Alert? That scared the shit out of me. Just the season, my friend. It's the season for being scared. It's the time of day it is. Now just follow the road. Oh, no! A tree fell in the woods! Spooky Sprint from Hot Wheels beat that. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That was fun. I should record a bit of that for Halloween. That would be fun. Just lots of Halloween stuff. Do it, Omega. Don't tempt me, I will. Well, so I'm gonna keep following people around. Kit Kat Fox is having trouble operating the door mechanism. Yes, out you go, my friend. Oh, is the door not opening? Well, that's unfortunate. How is the door not opening? Just like, how did you get in without the door opening? It doesn't close. Hey, it's Rocket Launching Boy in the in Excellium. Synapse, Mead, going to the graveyard. Spooky Sprint. Yeah, I think that's what it was called. I mean, Kit Kat could just self-terminate. That's always an option. It seems the door won't open. Mead's in the final stretches. You thought the house would give you candy? No! House gets you now. Took me far too long to finish this map. I've done it before. Took me a little while, and I made this map. Like, I know all the quirks. Where is Brandon TK? Where is he? Where did he go? I cannot tell. Cerberus is stuck in a tree or something. Yeah, or something. already 7:30. Maybe we should just move on. Oh man, people ask me why I play everything in challenge. Did we end this already? Yeah, I think it is time. Okay, so do we still want to do the endurance? I was about to finish. That's what she said. Ha ha ha! Okay. So we want to do Canyon, right? Mars Canyon. It's the new one. Let's do it. Canyon Realm. Kirito by General Kenobi. You asked for it. Alright, now I've got a playlist mode. Come on. Playlist mode. Load. Challenge. Add. Canyon Realm. New one. Save. Challenge. Overwrite. Yes. Okay. Close playlist. Canyon Realm. Alright, now all I gotta do is select it. Alright, so this is the start of the challenge. Now I'm just going to be hanging out trying to survive as long as possible. Is there kill grids? Inquiring minds wish to know. Aw, damn it! I feel tricked. Wasn't expecting to see this here. Oh boy. Say Nick Elements is gay? Oh wait. Oh, Kirito says Nick... Oh, I see. That's a death message. Ha! That's very specific. Distance crashed. Yeah, that's fun, huh? Lot of objects. Oh, you didn't die? That's your spectator message? Hilarious. You, sir, are truly a master of comedy. Salve me, please. Salve. Well, you did ask nicely. But I'm afraid I don't know what I could do. How did boss fight get wrecked twice? I am playing this in challenge, aren't I? Aren't I? I guess not. Thought I was. Oh well. Nice. Well, I guess this is the rest of the stream. Enjoy your time. Yeah, I swear to God, this level is going to be probably like 10, 20 minutes long. And here I am, taking special care not to wreck. All for nothing. There is jump, yes. So I have seen. Okay. General Kenobi Von Variable. Wow, that's heckin' reflective right there. Did not quite make that jump. But wow. Oh boy, okay. That in-cave leap of faith jump was nasty. I agree. Oh, that feels much better on my neck. On my snowman neck joints. Eh. Okay, Harsh, boss fight, Nero, Mead, Brandon, XMD, Kirito, Pines of Chaos, Brano, Creeper's Rock, and that is that. Oh, nice. He's going for the Cavern Realm. Cell Treasure. I assume that lights things up. But I wouldn't know. Dun, dun, dun. I wonder what Kirito is using. Aw, man. Did he switch out a carbide because I said something about it? I wonder if that's... oh, yeah, that's... That's not Roguehog, that's the other one. I wonder if Pines of Chaos is using a... I wonder if he's using a custom car that I don't have, or if he's actually just, you know, chilling in a Spectrum. Thunderblade. That's what this one is called. Thunderblade. Excuse me. Green katana from Burnout. Cool. I forgot that we had Burnout cars that were ported on the drive. Nice to know. Oh! The Korokyu car, but I had to choose something different. Why'd you have to choose something different? Thought it would block my view. What? Maybe if you use... Actually, front cam should be fine. Why don't I read your messages in game chat? I don't know what you're talking about. You're on some shit, man. Hello, Stefano Barreto, who is Brazilian. How are you? Excuse me. Yeah, I'm just gonna let... Yeah, it's just like it's on a spring. The Avatar. Yep. I inhabit its body once more. I take control of its icy flesh. Went like 5 about this map you haven't read. Are you talking about Discord messages? Because I don't have Discord open right now, buddy. How much is a Brazilian? Good question. Don't know. I read some messages, I don't read others, man. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, well that's that. So I guess with the remaining 20 minutes, it's time for the endurance. Let's start on something hard. Mountain Ridge Run. Alright, y'all ready? Good. I'm going to have to change the name from Realm Champion to Endurance Champion. Oof, dude. Mouse begged off. Oof. Yes. Yes. Note to self, T is not chat. Yes. Yes, indeed. Fucking box. Black Wolf complains. Well, 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 it seems Pines of Chaos is founded to the end of this map. Ha! I've overtaken you! Take that. Overtake that. Ha! Yes! Well, looks like Pines of Chaos is still in the running. Notepad time. Okay, now, let's see who reset. Reset. Okay, reset mouse. Lovely. Fog realm. What a nice idea. I think I'll do it next. Oh, DNF. Unfortunate. Okay. So next... Did I hear fog? Fog realm. Fog realm. Ah, there we are. Pipeline. Maybe next one. Your fog is no match for my stylized outlines. Oh. Oh, sad day for Von Variable. Nice. Fixing a hole in the ocean, trying to make a ducktail joint, yeah. Looking through a glass onion. Alright, so I got a request for pipeline next, so that's what we're going to do. They're not out of the woods yet. Still on it. Who's still in the running? So from last race, that was Pines, me, Von Variable, Kirito, General Kenobi, Synapse, Nero, the Assassin, Brino, Neotomori, XMD, and Mouse. And of those, Pines, still alive, I'm still alive, Von Variable, not, very much not alive. Let's take a look and see if anybody reset. Rack, laser grid, rack. Finished. No resets. So, pipeline first, since that was requested first. Then it's time for water, I suppose. Okay, so out. Keto. Tallying scores. No longer. Excellent. Okay. You know what time it is. It's time for that pipeline. Oh yes, that's right. Warped. No way. It's a warped. That's a warped and twisted idea. I don't like it. Okay, still in the running. Pines of Chaos, myself, Kirito, General Kenobi, Synapse, Nero, the Assassin, Brino, and Mouse. And that, folks, is it. This is actually the, I guess I'd say fairly new. Yes. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so this part's tricky. Watch. Bam! Ooh, XMD was already out of the running. Whoa! Shit! Pull up! Pull up! Whew! Gotta stay close to the tubes. These kill grids, they don't mess around. Oh my. Keep in mind, though, opting out of a map will mean if there are multiple people who place at the end of it, which is what it looks like this is going to be, then the one with the biggest score wins. Whew. All right. Yeah. I will read what you said in a minute. Oof. Okay. There's another one, the one that Jay used in his... Yeah, that's the one by No Esophagus Boy. Okay, so... tallying scores. Synapse, Nero, the Assassin, still in. Reno, Pines, Synapse, Nero. Oh, they're stuck at the door. There he goes. Finish it? Finish what? Ooh, Synapse. You think you can make it, man? If you don't make it in time, you know that's you know you get trapped in the realm. That's effectively what happens. So Pines, 5, General Kenobi, 4. And then, oh, Synapse, here he comes. Oh, wow. Seconds to spare. Nero. All right. Well, I'm going to call the stream as far as results and all that. Just join the Discord. This link is right here, pointing at my nose. Just type that into any browser, and we'll find out later. See you all next Saturday. Bye.